Maybe you're a traditional artist looking to level up your art and just step into the world of digital art, or maybe you've never tried art before but you think digital art is interesting and you want to give it a shot. Well, I'm here to help you. Digital art is a big leap from traditional art, and if you're a traditional artist who is likely unfamiliar with this new form of art, then it may seem a bit daunting. I'm going to share how I got into digital art with zero experience and tell you how you could do the same too. Hey, I'm Daniela, and I go by Nell Casa or Nell on the social media space. So during the lockdown, I was looking for a way to bring my ideas to life, and traditional art was an option, but it was quite expensive and it's difficult to find good sketchbooks where I stay, and markers are like super expensive, so that was just not an option for me. I needed something that I could get my hands on easily, and that was when I stumbled upon the world of digital art. Actually, there's a whole backstory to that, me wanting to create a super cool animated series and figuring out that I have to draw if I wanted to do 2D animation, and then having to learn how to draw so I could work on my 2D animation, blah blah blah. But that's not important. Time skip, I saw videos on YouTube on how to draw on your phone, and I watched them becoming more and more intrigued. Mind you, before all of this, I didn't know how to draw. I wasn't good at drawing well, so I had to also watch tutorials to learn how to draw traditionally first with just like pencil and paper, and then I moved to digital art when I was feeling a bit more confident. No, my art was in no way fantastic before I moved to digital art. It was just me thinking that, well, I should give it a shot, and then I started doing digital art. I'll cut the long talk and go straight to the things you need to do to get into digital art. Consider it your little checklist. Step 1. Have a device you plan to do digital art on. This could range between anything from your smartphone to an Android tablet to an iPad to your laptop, your PC, whatever it is. As long as it has a screen and it could respond to touch or a stylus pen, then you're good to go. But the thing with using a laptop or a PC is that you're going to need a drawing tablet. Except you can draw with your mouse, which is a skill I'm certain that not many beginner artists have. So you're going to need a drawing tablet. Some good drawing tablet brands I've heard of are Huion, XP Pen, Game On, Wacom, and so on. Personally, I used and I still use my phone and my finger. At some point, I did get a stylus, but my stylus got spoiled, so I have gone back to using my phone and my finger. Although I have ordered a new stylus, yay! And very soon, I'm going to be drawing my stylus again. Another upgrade I've gotten is like a new phone, and my new phone has a larger screen, which is kind of nice because I'm going to be having enough space for drawing and enough workspace, if you get what I mean. Anyways, I know you're going to be wondering how it's possible to draw with your phone and finger. Yes, it's very tricky, but it's easy to get the hang of, I think. With practice, you get good at it, don't worry. I've seen a lot of amazing finger artists that use the same art program I use and that just use their phone and your finger, and they make like really stunning art, so it doesn't really matter. If you do have the money to invest, then I would say like a drawing tablet is a good investment. If you can find one that's compatible with a phone, in case you do not have a laptop or a PC, then that's just perfect. You could connect that with your phone and use it to draw. It will give you a larger workspace, making it easier for you to draw if drawing with your phone is just not for you. Anyways, on to step 2. Have an art program that you can make art on. This is very essential because obviously you're not going to be drawing in your TikTok app or in your Instagram app. You need to have an art app that you're going to draw with. I would advise that you find one that works for you and stick with it, because you do not want to be switching around between apps. It's just going to make the learning process a bit more difficult as a beginner, because changing it every day requires you getting reused to or reacquainted with that app. But if you just stick to one app, then you could learn about the interface, develop your own shortcuts for using that app, and just get used to it. There are a lot of amazing art apps that I know, like iBase, Pinex, Procreate, Clip Studio, Paint, MediaBank, Autodesk Sketchbook. Like, there are a lot. You just need to go onto Play Store or your App Store and look for a bunch of art apps. You could experiment when you're starting out, but when you find the one that works for you, stick to it. Step 3, watch tutorials on YouTube. This is very important, and I think this is what helped me to improve my digital art like really fast, because if I was learning things on my own and going with trial and error solely, then it would have taken a longer time. But like watching YouTube videos, tutorials, and just how to draw generally, how to do basic things like line art, how to do coloring, how to make coloring work digitally, blending modes, and all of that is just going to make the learning process easier for you. Mind you, you're looking for a lot of things that make life a whole lot easier for you because you're trying to do something you do not know how to do from scratch. This is also very helpful because many professionals, many other artists that use the same app that you use have shortcuts and tips that can make your life a whole lot easier with the software or art program of your choice, and you do not want to be missing out on that tea. So y'all go watch tutorials on YouTube. They're like super helpful. Some channels that I watched that I would recommend for you is like Lavender Town. She has like Do This Not That series that really helped me a lot. I like binge watched all the videos in that series because it was like super helpful for me, y'all. Then we have Sam Does Arts, Cooling. Roasting videos, I think they're quite helpful because you see what other artists are doing wrong and then you learn from it rather than making the exact same mistakes. So yeah, those are really helpful. More recommendations, I also watch like Love to Draw Manga, Rin Spirit, Sparkle Draws. She doesn't really specialize in digital art, but she does have some digital art videos. I don't quite remember all the artists that I watch, but I have mentioned a couple of them. Their tutorials are really helpful. You could also look up some digital art tutorials. I also watched Erica Daguba. She has some amazing art tutorials. I also watched like Bobo Andova, Nadia Axel, Fifa's Art. They were like really helpful for me when I was starting out. So yeah. Step 4, use references while drawing. I cannot overemphasize how important references are. If you're a traditional artist, if you're a digital artist, you want to be using references because your brain is not like an art gallery on its own. Sometimes we do not remember what we see. You might see something every day and you still probably don't know how to draw it from memory, but using references just makes it a whole lot easier for you to know how to draw that thing. So please use references. Being new to this medium, you're going to struggle with familiarizing yourself with the app interface as well as getting used to this medium. Using references would just save you the stress of having to bother with other details of your drawing from memory. Like, you do not want to be thinking of how to get used to the app as well as trying to remember the details of your drawing. Like, please, just use references. And I know there's a lot of controversy in the art community about using references, but I can tell you, as long as you're not tracing isn't even wrong if you're not posting it and claiming it as yours when you clearly traced. If you're practicing, then you can trace, but references generally is accepted. You could use it while drawing. You can add your own spin to the references. It's definitely not cheating. If you're referencing another artist's work, then you want to credit them. But yeah, use references, you all. And the last and final step or tip that I have for you if you want to transition from traditional art to digital art, or if you're just new to digital art and you're looking for how to get better or how to get into the whole world of digital arts, this tip is very important, and that is to have fun. You want to have fun and let go of any urge to be a perfectionist, as this is the easiest way to prevent burnout or art block. You need to be gentle, you need to be kind, you need to be easy on yourself, as you're just a beginner and you're still learning. Even if you're like a professional traditional artist and you're starting out digital art, you're still a beginner to digital art and a professional traditional art. So you're a beginner. Don't go hard on yourself. You're still learning. So it's definitely going to be hard. You're definitely going to find yourself frustrated sometimes, but be easy, be kind to yourself. Sometimes you just need to take a step back, get some rest, and go back to the project. Sometimes you just need to quit the project and start a new one. Don't push yourself too much. Take it from me, at the end of the day, it's not worth it getting burnt out over a drawing when you could just make another one or draw something more fun. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you get into digital art from whatever medium you've been using, or if you're just interested in doing it. Do like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If it was helpful to you in any way, let me know the type of content you'd like to see in the comments below. Happy holidays, have a blessed day, and bye!